Hello, friends. Here is bringing you the complete story of my experience as part of that. And the main reason why I'm telling you the story is that something led to the fact that I stopped hawking Akamu. One morning in my primary six, I took my tray of pap, trekked all through the new layout to one. And on coming back, I had some chunks of Akamu still unsold in my tray. So, in fact, it was bothering me sincerely. So, when I came back through Edinburgh Road, that was beside my uncle's house. But of course, they didn't know I was there. I heard a woman scream, Onya Akamu, Onya Akamu. I quickly came down, at least if that could mean that I'll go home with empty tray. Got to her house. She now led me to her yard. While choosing the ones she wanted, I bent my head. I was helping scoop out, and all that, only for me to lift my head and see a man that tied towel by his waist. That figure looked somehow. On a closer look, I saw that that was my teacher. My goodness. My teacher looked at me and said, Bernadette, you've not gone to school? What are you doing here? I did not say anything because I knew that that was my end. So I now finished my business with the woman and I left with tears in my eyes because I knew my teacher would kill me in school. Oh my goodness. Hurriedly got home without a word of it to anyone. I cleared my tears, prepared for school, and left. And when I got to school, my determination was to do everything I could to avoid my teacher. But I was in his class. So he saw me move. You know, when I moved, I was so cold. In school, people fear you because I was the guardian of people around our yards. You don't touch them. So I had that steeze. So all through the day, I was calm because I knew my teacher would flog me until I faint. But I was surprised. The man didn't say anything to me. I would just pass. He wouldn't even call me. He didn't even call me. But I am sure on his side that the man knew that I was seriously bothered and was scared to the bone marrow. So when we closed, I went back to my house. My teacher was following me while I was chatting with my friends. The man was following us at a distance to know where I came out from until we got to our yard and he continued. So in the evening, I was in the kitchen doing one or two things around 6:30. The boy came to me and said, Bennett, Papa Nabogi, Papa is calling you. So I went to see my father, only for me to enter Palo. And who did I see? My teacher. Hey! I knew that flogging he would have done in school. Okay, my father, the main flogger, in quotes, my teacher, the papa, the coco of the floggers. So I knew that he may have come to tell my father, report to my father that I was selling Akam when I was supposed to be in school. So I was fidgeting. My father looked at me and said, do you know this man? I said, yes, sir. He is my teacher. He looked at me and said, okay, go back. I was after I greeted my teacher with very shaky voice. When my teacher left, I didn't even know. So, that was how the following morning I woke up with expectation to carry my tree and go and cook Akamu. There was no Akamu to sell. And nobody said anything about it. But I don't know. I was surprised because that was daily routine. So the following day, the same thing. Nobody talked about Akamu and Bene in the house. So that was how the thought, everything about Akamu stopped until I finished my school. It was years later that I knew that the Akamo thing created problem because I also learned that my teacher chided my father so badly. I said, look at this girl. What is this? Do you know how intelligent what a child you have and all that? So that was how everybody stopped talking about Akamo. My teacher didn't flog me. My teacher saved me. My friends, in life, there are so many things you don't even know how they happen. I know many of you have been agitated. Why would she do this? Why that? I want to name you know, if I didn't gather that experience, maybe I wouldn't be this impactful. Because here is a woman who has so much to tell the world. And I am happy I passed through it all. Thank you, my friends, for giving me your ears once again. Because I had ridden so much on the wings to this day. Thank you.